What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Life of T. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining, and if you're returning, then y'all already know I welcome y'all as well. Oh, and before I forget, because I'm trying to remind myself, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so you'll know when I'm posting the next video. So today I am doing a video on one of my babies, not one of my children, my photography camera. If y'all have watched any vlogs before, then y'all know that I am a photographer and it is something that's near and dear to my heart. So I thought I would do like a beginner video, like talking about how to get into photography, the lenses that I use and things like that. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing is how I got started. Y'all, I have loved photography since I was a kid. I don't know if I've mentioned it on here, but when I was in high school, or not since I was a kid, but since I was young, like preteen, teenage years. I always loved taking pictures of other people, you know, other things, all of that. So I was in yearbook when I was in high school, and I used to do like the sports photos and stuff like that. Absolutely loved it. So I've always loved creating. And then as I got older, I never could afford a camera because if y'all don't know, but I'm sure y'all know, cameras are expensive. So I mainly just used to take pictures on my phone, and there's nothing wrong with that because now these phones are so advanced. Like sometimes I do use my phone and people think that I took the pictures on a camera, so there's nothing wrong with that. But anyway, so I finally got the money to save up for a camera back in 2020, and I've been rocking and rolling ever since. So I do have a Canon T7. My girl, she not fancy at all, but she gets the job done. So this is my camera, if y'all can see. The lens that I have on here right now is a 55 250 millimeter, and I'll put all the information somewhere on here. This one is a zoom lens. It is great for, I take pretty much all of my photos outside, more than likely, for photo shoots. It's good for far away. Of course, you can zoom in from a distance. It is good for portraits as well, but yeah, I use this one a lot when I'm doing photo shoots because it's just easier and it gets the shot. It does what it needs to do. And then sometimes I will use the little portrait little tab thing. I don't know what it's called. When you click it over, I use that and it does just what it's supposed to do for the zoom part of it. I also have two other lenses. We're not on here for grammar. Anyway, this is a, which one is this one? This is my 85 millimeter. This one is good for portraits. It's a wide lens, so it is, you know, it's gonna capture it all, but it's good for headshots, portraits, those type of things. It's gonna have you looking clear and flawless, and it's gonna get everything on your face, honestly. So that's what I use this one for. And then I also have my 52 millimeter one. Can y'all see that? It doesn't want to zoom because it's trying to get my face. Okay, this one is also good for portraits as well, headshots, close-up type things, and you can shoot from a little bit of a distance as well. But that is that one. I do plan to get more lenses. That word's gonna have me in a chokehold. Anyway, I do plan to get more, but they are so expensive. Like, I do have in my phone some favorites that I have saved that I would like to save it for, but a lens can be like thousands, 2,000s. Like it can be a lot of money, but they are worth it, and you can get your money back the more photo shoots you do and stuff like that, because people want excellent photos. So I do plan to get more as time goes on. All right, so now the apps that you use, or that I use rather. When I started actually doing my photography business, which is the life what is my photography business? Why am I over here tripping? It's To The T Photography. I got so many businesses going on that I can't keep up. To The T Photography is my photography business. When I started taking my own pictures and stuff like that, I was like, you know, my objective is to have the photos so good that you don't have to do much editing to them, but you still have to edit at the end of the day. So the main app that I use is Lightroom. And of course, I will put it on the screen as well. Lightroom is great for me because your girl does not know how to work Photoshop, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I don't. I be trying, but it doesn't work out for me. So anyway, with Lightroom, you can edit photos, you can, you know, blur things out, you can use the presets. You can buy presets, or you can use the ones that are on there. I've bought some from Etsy, which is basically like a filter. People will, you know, do their design work, create these filters. You can buy them from them and download them to your phone or, you know, computer or whatever, and then the presets will be on Lightroom where you can put them over your photos like a filter. So I like it for that. You know, you can alter the exposure, contrast, all those editing tools. I really love Lightroom because it's easy to use for me. Also, I'm just gonna look at my phone so I can make sure that I know all the apps I be using. I also use Facetune. Now, I don't use it to like alter body types and things like that. I will do a little bit of alterations, but I wholeheartedly believe the body that you have is the body that you have. I don't want somebody coming to me saying, oh, can you make me look like this? Because no, I can't. Like, that's not who you look like in real life. So don't be trying to be too skinny or have too big boobs or a big butt. Like, no, that's not what I use Facetune for. I use it because it also has great filters on there as well, especially for us melanated people. They have some great ones on there. I think it's called like gold. Let me see. There's a few on there that I like that are, come on now, trying to find it here. Yeah, there's one set of filters. They're called Golden Hour, and they look really good on our skin. But they also have other great ones on there, and you can smooth things out, like, you know, your arms, or you can make yourself have a glow and things like that. So it's great to do minimal body alterations, but not to like just be doing nothing absolutely crazy. I'm not gonna alter nobody's body too much because that's just not the right thing. I also use Focus. I use mainly that just to blur out the background. Now you can, of course, when you're taking a photo of someone, it'll focus on their body or focus on whatever you're taking a picture of, but sometimes it is not enough blurred out in the background. I want it a little bit more blurry, so I'll use Focus to give it the extra effect. That's literally all I use it for. They do have other editing things on there, but just for that, I use it. And then Snapseed. Snapseed is a really good one as well, mainly for its filters and things like that. They have a lot of cute ones. Like, some of them give you like the old feel types of photos, and some of them are just like very influency, light and bright. But I do like to dibble and dabble on there if I can't find the preset that I want to use on Lightroom. So that's what I use that for. So basically, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is, as a starting photographer, it's just important to get to know your client. Actually, let's rewind that back. We're gonna talk about lighting. That will make or break your photo, like seriously. As I stated, I do a lot of photo shoots outside because I do not own a studio at the moment, because I will. But right now I do not. So I do a lot of photo shoots outside, which most of the time is light and bright, so it works out well. For people that do own a studio, it works out for them as well, because studio lighting is everything. It is harder to shoot in your home. If you do not have a light, bright space, it is harder. So you may have to use a light box, which is basically, it reminds me of an umbrella. It expands, you put the light bulb in the middle and put the little film sheet over it, and there's your light box. I'll put a picture on here. But yeah, you do want to make sure that you have the correct lighting, so when you do get ready to shoot, that your lens can capture the absolute best shot that it can. So make sure that the lighting is good. Don't be trying to shoot at, you know, 8 o'clock at night without a light box or some type of lighting. Don't be trying to shoot early in the morning and the sun ain't even out if you don't have, like, you need to make sure your lighting is perfect to get that perfect shot. Now, getting to know your client, that's an important thing. I know when you work with someone for the first time, it is hard, but as you, hopefully when they return, then you will be able to get to know them more. That will help with positions and letting, or you know, being able to tell them, walk this way, put your hand here, like what will look good for them, so they're not out here just looking crazy. That's what we don't want. You want the shot to, you know, feel real, for the person to be comfortable, for you to be comfortable with it. So just get to know your client. Also, be their hype man. It might be a nerve-wracking experience for them. I know myself, when I'm in front of the camera, sometimes I can be like a nervous wreck because I'm like, I probably look stupid and they're not even telling me. So just be their hype man. Let them know, yes girl, you looking good and this and that, because that ultimately will make them feel good. And then also, which was my last thing, just have fun with it. And yes, it is a job. Yes, you are, whatever you're doing a photo shoot for, whether it's prom, birthday, graduation, weddings, whatever, it is a job, but you do want to enjoy it. These are long lasting memories that you'll have forever, that person will have forever, and you do want to build a relationship with your client. So just have fun. I've heard some people have bad experiences. Maybe their photographer didn't tell them, oh, my wig was slipping, or things like they just weren't very personable. Sometimes I be acting like I can't talk. But you do want to make sure that you are providing that great experience for your client, because at the end of the day, they the ones that's paying you out here. So that is important. I think that is everything that I have. Starting out, your pictures will not be 100%. They just won't, unless you just, you know, you did all your research, got out. Well, even with all the research that you can do, sometimes it can still be hard. Sometimes I look at some of my photos and I'm hard on myself, and they may not even be that bad, but I just feel like that. But it will get better. You will, you know, you will, what am I trying to say? You will perfect your craft. It may seem like in the beginning that it's really hard, but you will get better at it, and you know, you probably be able to do this in your sleep. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and just to let y'all know, if you do want to be a photographer, be prepared for your client to be like, so when I'm gonna have these pictures, they want them right then and there, like want you to edit them and download them and do all that right there in their face. So tell them to have a little patience. That's my last tip for y'all. I hope that y'all did enjoy this video, because it is something, like I said, that is important to me, and I love what I do, so I thought I would share that with you guys. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that, and let me know if you're into photography, want to get into it, or you know, just love photos. I would love to hear from y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video.